Well, I call them shooting galleries. Because folks, they drug houses really. You pick somebody, go in there, you know, and smoke your rock, either shoot your drugs. You know, they had a room for everything. Been, it's crazy. Been with women who had took their husband's whole checks and come to the drug house, and he comes in there and say, I'm gonna get all my money back right now. I'm gonna kill everybody in here. The Lord was with me. The Lord was with my partner too, and the other two girls. Because I called her name, what she said. She said, baby, I'll make it up. She said, we'll make it right. He said, bitch, I know you will. He had a sawed-off shotgun. He sure was ready to kill all of us. I could tell because he had blood in his eyes. He just took it and loaded it, punched the shotgun to the ceiling and shot up in the ceiling. And say, y'all motherfuckers get the hell out of here. You know he have to tell us twice. I ain't had but one parent all my life. I never knew my father. You know, my mother left my father when I was like 2. But my mother was the mother and the father. And she raised all 5 of us by herself. Did a good job. Can't take nothing from her. You know, but my problem always had, my family always had a problem with alcohol. You know, so from my grandparents, all my ancestors, all of them drank. And, you know, I just fell in that pattern. I started drinking when I was like 12, you know. And one thing led to another. Then the weed came, you know. And that sort of threw a damper in my progress with society. Because I dropped out of high school in the 10th grade. My first daughter was born. I dropped out of high school and went to work. You know, things just started to get all boggled up. So then it was with the drugs, I had started using drugs. With the drugs and that little pressure on me, I started committing crimes. You know, it went from stealing, and I did time for armed robbery. I robbed 2 convenience stores. I ended up doing like 8 years, 9 months. When I got out, I started all over again. And I didn't come back to Durham. I went straight to Winston-Salem. And I met a lady friend down there. And I went to work at Arbor Acres. I was cooking. I did fairly well because I cooked on there for like 6 years. And everything was fine. But then I started back using drugs. And everything fell apart. And one thing led to another. Me and my wife, we got divorced. You know, and I come back home. The only thing that really was good out of it was I got a 9-year-old son. Yes, I stayed on the streets, in abandoned houses. You know, it was rough. I ain't lying. 2, 3 nights I like to die because it was so cold. You know, and some of the houses you couldn't heat up, no matter what you did. Some nights it was ice on the ground. It snowed and ice was all on the ground. But it was the Christmas of '99. Yeah. I had got tired. I had got all my gifts and stuff. And we used to hang out at the laundromat and, you know, get drunk and get high and play cards and just mingle. And everybody had got drunk that night. I took and come out the laundromat and walked right across the parking lot to the post office. I got the biggest rock I could find and threw it straight through the window. And the alarms went off. I went right in there and sit down on the chair and waited for the police to come. And they came, and I was just sitting there. They said, well, you on the arrest, you on the arrest. Police say, you ain't got nothing to say. I say, I'm tired. But this house right here, this house, it's pretty good. You know, 'cause it's, well, an addict like me, I need plenty of structure, you know. And they on their P's and Q's at this house, you know, because they drug testing us all the time. And they always have something for us to do. As long as I got something to do, my mind can't even wander back to drugs. I'm too old to look back. I told you, I'm going to become a respectful member of society anyway. I'm going to live life on life terms like everybody else. I'm going to go to work, pay my bills. I'm going to get my home, you know, my own home. I'll die trying, you know, while I'm paying for it. And then I'm going to quit my little piece of job and go back to school, you know. I'm going to go and get my chef certificate. Have my own little old restaurant, my own little old house or whatever, wherever I'm going to cook at. I'm going to be my own boss.